Stephen Merchant has been lauded by viewers of Four Lives after the chilling BBC One mini-series' first episode aired on Monday night. The actor, 47, plays the notorious grinder serial killer Stephen Port, and the drama, which is based on true events, shows the families of his victims fight for justice in the face of a now widely condemned police investigation. Sheridan Smith, who stars as Sarah Sack, the mother of Stephen's first victim Anthony Walgate, was also met with adulation from fans for her talents. Taking to Twitter, one member of the TV audience wrote, "Four Lives at Stephen Merchant and at Sheridan Smith won. Yes, Stephen Merchant the best UK actor since a Rick Gervais. I wanted to wait but player makes it too easy." Another added, "Weird seeing Stephen Merchant in that kind of role, but I think he carries it off brilliantly. I think he'll need space to digest these episodes. Same goes for Anne, blimey, but Four Lives is off to a great start." A third chimed in, "I always fear the worst whenever comedians attempt a bit of terribly serious acting. But Stephen Merchant is really good in Four Lives. No BAFTA-baiting showboatery, just a very understated, unsettling performance. My default position on everything." Showing their praise, another added, "At Sheridan Smith one excellent performance in Four Lives, 2 clapping hands emojis, X." Concluding, a final said, "At Sheridan Smith one what a brilliant actor, must have been hard playing this, especially now you're a mom yourself." 26, Port, 46, lured 4 unsuspecting victims to his East London flat, then plied them with a fatal dose of date rape drug GHB before dumping their bodies nearby as part of a sick fetish for sex with unconscious men in 2014 and 2015. The show was set to be released in 2020, but had to be delayed because of an inquest into the Metropolitan Police's investigation into Port's crimes. In December, the 10-week inquest culminated in a jury ruling that there had been police failures in the investigation, and had they been avoided, some of his victims may still be alive. Four Lives focuses on the fight to uncover the truth about what had happened to the family's lost sons, brothers and loved ones. The series was written by Neil McKay with Jeff Pope as executive producer. The pair have previously worked together on crime dramas The Moorside and Appropriate Adult. In the first trailer for Four Lives, viewers were given a glimpse of Merchant's terrifying portrayal of Port. The serial killer was known for being exceptionally tall, 6'5", and Merchant appears eerily similar at 6'7". 4 young men, Anthony, Gabriel Kovari, Daniel Whitworth and Jack Taylor, were murdered by Port. Last month, the grieving families of serial killer Stephen's 4 victims heaped shame onto the Met Police, after a jury found force failings on his first murder let him kill 3 more young men. An inquest into all of Port's 4 victims said fundamental mistakes looking at Anthony Walgate's death probably contributed to Gabriel Kovari, Daniel Whitworth and Jack Taylor being subsequently killed. The devastating ruling was summed up best by Mr. Whitworth's stepmother, who sobbed, "These 3 boys could have been still walking around today had they investigated Anthony's death properly." The IOP announced it was considering reopening its probe into 17 officers involved in the case. 9 officers were given retraining but were not formally disciplined after the investigation in 2018. Families of all 4 victims said through lawyer Neil Hudgell, the inadequate investigations by the Metropolitan Police into the deaths of Anthony, Gabriel, Daniel and Jack should be on public record as one of the most widespread institutional failures in modern history. The jury has been unanimous in identifying fundamental failings and basic errors in the investigation into Anthony's death, which meant that Port was not stopped, and was allowed to carry on with his terrible acts. We continue to believe that had the police done their jobs properly in the first place, Gabriel, Daniel and Jack would not have been killed and other young men would not have been drugged and raped by him. Mr. Whitworth's former partner Ricky Walmsley said current Met Commissioner Cressida Dick, who was not in charge at the time of the murders, should resign over the findings. Police watchdog the IOP also said it may open its investigation into officers following the evidence heard at the inquest. The three-part series will continue at 9 p.m. on Tuesday 4th of January and Wednesday 5th of January.